Hey, what is up, guys? Drew Flow here, and April 16th is getting really close. I hope you all know what that means. That's the release of the Uprising DLC map pack for Black Ops 2, which means I'll be playing Mob of the Dead probably most of the day, probably all day. I'll be trying to get as many videos as I can up to you guys. Try to keep you guys satisfied with gameplay for you PS3 players out there that want to see some Mob of the Dead stuff before it gets released. Come to me, watch my stuff. I'll have some good tutorials of how to just play the map probably after I get used to it. I'll be playing it for all day, just figuring everything out and uploading, just trying to get as much information to you guys out as fast as possible as I can about the map. It does look like a really fun map, Alcatraz. I can't wait. It looks really fun. There's this new concept called purgatory, this purgatory mode, and when you die, essentially, you become a ghost, I guess. And there's other things you can do when you're in this purgatory mode. So yeah, that looks really interesting. And then there's of course the new characters, the mob characters. They look really cool too. And this boss zombie, which I think is going to be the warden, according to some other people I've seen talking about it. Definitely looks like it's probably going to be the warden, and he can disable perk machines and stuff, I guess. It looks really crazy. I really can't wait to play this map. And it looks like a really big and fun map, and there's going to be a lot of story, side quests, Easter eggs. It looks better than any of the other Black Ops 2 maps. I will say that I'm kind of scared that they might have gone maybe too far in trying to change it. I don't know. I haven't played it yet, obviously, but whenever they do things way different, I feel like it doesn't really work out too well. Just like how Transit was a lot different than the other games in Black Ops 1, than the other maps in Black Ops 1, because Transit was really weird. It was really disconnected. You couldn't get around very easily, and teamwork was really hard. I mean, you couldn't have people spread out because if someone dies, they're dead. There's no hope for them. There's no helping them. So it looks like Mob of the Dead might not be as challenging in that aspect, but it might be more challenging in other aspects, being how there's a boss zombie and this purgatory mode, and there's this weird hellhound looking thing that I guess eats the zombies, and didn't look like in the trailers or in the behind the scenes of Mob of the Dead. It wasn't killing the players, it was killing the zombies, so I find that kind of weird. I think that may also be what the red beam in the sky is directing towards. In the trailer you can see a red beam going down to the prison, kind of like the blue beam from the random box, except it's red, and I think that's what this I think that is directed towards the hellhound looking thing. And it's not even a whole hellhound, it's like just the head of the dog coming out of like a portal, I guess. I don't know, it looks pretty crazy indeed. There's no like evidence of a random box yet. That might be what the dog is, some kind of weapon box, something. But there's been no confirmation on a weapon random box in the Mob of the Dead yet. There has been perk confirmations. There's been a new perk confirmed called Electric Cherry, I believe. And when you reload, what it does is it causes a electric explosion around you and kills the zombies around you as you reload. And there's some kind of effect that the longer you have it, I guess, the stronger this burst of electricity is. Or maybe it's just the farther you get into the rounds, the stronger it is. I don't know exactly. But it does look like it does get stronger as time progresses, which is pretty good because, once you get into those high rounds, round 30 to 40, the zombies get pretty hard to kill, and that perk might become pointless at that point if there's no buffing over time, I guess you could say. What other things are there in this map that look cool? There's a gondola that you can, I guess, buy for, I think, 750 points. That was confirmed in the behind the scenes, and it like takes you somewhere. I guess it's kind of like the minecart on Shangri-La. For those of you that have played Shangri-La, kind of looks like that in a sense. I guess like it locks up and takes you somewhere. I wouldn't really say it's like the bus in transit, because that's a lot different. It moves on its own time and not on yours. Yeah, and then there's this new weapon, wonder weapon, I guess you could call it. Doesn't really look like a wonder weapon to me, just because of the fact that it's not. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a wonder weapon. It is like a special weapon though, and it's called the Blundergat. It's a Civil War looking type gun, and when you shoot it, I guess it's like really powerful and it can just tear through the zombies. But when you upgrade it, and I don't know how you upgrade in this map, Pack-a-Punch has not been confirmed either. There may be other methods of upgrading your weapons on this map, so be on the lookout for that. I'll be on the lookout for that, definitely, trying to figure that out. But when you upgrade this Blundergat, it turns into a upgraded version of itself, and when you shoot the zombies, it sticks them with like a crossbow bolt type thing, and it like sticks to them, and after a couple seconds it explodes with this acid and kills all the zombies. And I believe the zombies are like attracted to it while it's stuck to them before it explodes. So that could be pretty interesting and fun. Good weapon. Doesn't look like it's super overpowered like the Thunder Gun, which could be a bad thing, could be a good thing. I liked the Thunder Gun, but you know, it made those high rounds really easy. If you had the Thunder Gun, you could go an easy 30 to 40 rounds, easy, no effort at all, as long as you're getting max ammos and stuff. So it's good to see that this Blundergat probably isn't that overpowered. Sliquifier in Die Rise was pretty overpowered as well. He took out an infinite number of zombies as far as I'm aware. And there's like a chain reaction. When one zombie would explode, it would infect others with the Sliquifier, and then they would explode, and then more would get infected, and then more would explode, and so on. And so you could kill masses of zombies with one shot of the Sliquifier, and not only that, it gave you 50 rounds, so that was pretty overpowered. So the Blundergat, I'm not exactly sure how much ammo it gets. Another thing that's come to my attention has been this the new map has a new HUD as well, a new heads-up display. So it's new design, I guess, and it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool, actually. It looks more old, I guess. Like, I don't know how to describe it. For those of you that have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. Yeah, this map looks pretty crazy. The changes they've made to zombies, it looks like, in this map. There's some serious changes, and I can't wait to find everything, figure it all out. With you guys there with me, of course, watching. That'll be great. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped. So for those of you that are planning on seeing Mob of the Dead not pre-release, but like pretty quick uploads, and for those of you on PS3 as well that don't have that won't be able to obtain the map pack on the day of Xbox release, you might want to be watching my videos as well, because I'll be uploading like crazy with these Mob of the Dead videos over the next week after it's released, just with all the discoveries I find and others find. I'll try to get that all out to you. I'll try to credit as many people as I can if you guys give me ideas for Easter eggs that I could do. So yeah, hopefully this goes great, and hopefully we get some good feedback from the community, and and I'm just really excited. I wasn't too happy with Die Rise. It wasn't. It was a good map. I liked it, but it was just so hard to get around. I mean, once you're in one building, it's so hard to get back up to the top in another building. The elevators were so un, un unorthodox, I guess you could say, and it was just it wasn't organized. I mean, a lot of the map had to do with luck. If you got lucky, the elevator would be there and it would take you up. If you weren't lucky, you would get stuck on a certain floor and get crowded by zombies and die. That kind of thing. I don't really like that. I don't like the luck aspect of, oh, if the elevator's there, then I will survive. If it's not, then I will die. The same thing with transit. If the bus is there, I'll be able to get out of here. If the bus isn't there, then I'll be stuck and I'll probably die in the mist, whatever. So yeah, that's that. I don't see anything like that so far in Mob of the Dead. I don't see any types of like transportation that you need to get around in the map, which will really be exciting for me. I don't like those kind of things. As long as like the gondola is controlled by you. You decide when it goes, and you pay the money, and when you pay it, it goes on your time. You don't have to wait for it to go when it decides to go. You know what I'm saying? So this map will probably be a lot easier and not I don't want to say easier, but better for players that just want to play, just set yourself up and go and not have to save crawlers for massive amounts of time just to get things going. So hopefully this goes well. And thanks guys for watching. Remember to subscribe if you're interested in seeing Mob of the Dead stuff, day of release. Like I said, I'll be getting as much out to you as I can, but thanks for watching. This has been Drew Flow. Give me a like, tell your friends. It would mean a lot to me, it would really mean a lot. So thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Peace out.